After a great season, FC Barcelona is looking to get stronger in the transfer market. New season, new goals, and one clear need: to make the attack stronger. So, with that in mind, two names are on the table for the sports department: Luis Díaz and Marcus Rashford. Both are wingers, both are big international players, and both have very different ways of playing. So, who would be a better signing for Barca? Today, we're going to look at them closely. Stats, how they play, what they add to the team's tactics, and how they'd fit into Hansi Flick's system. Let's take it step by step. First, let's look at their general numbers from the last 3 seasons. Luis Díaz, with Liverpool, played 124 games in all competitions. He scored 35 goals and made 15 assists. Marcus Rashford, on the other hand, has played 140 games between Manchester United and his short loan at Aston Villa. He's scored 49 goals and given 19 assists. Looking at just the basic numbers, Rashford has made a bigger difference on the scoreboard, but that's just the start. If we look deeper, we see different stories. Luis Díaz had a big knee injury in 2022, which kept him out for 6 months. Even so, he's shown a strong recovery and he's been playing better and better. Rashford, on the other hand, played his best in the 2022-23 season with 30 goals. But since then, he's had ups and downs, some criticism from within the team, and he hasn't been as good in attack. When it comes to fitness, Díaz has been more reliable since he came back. Rashford, even though he's physically strong, has had several muscle problems. Now let's move on to the advanced stats. Luis Díaz is great at successful dribbles, defensive tackles, effective pressing, and carrying the ball forward. Rashford leads in shots on goal, expected goals per game, and attacking sprints in the other team's half. While Díaz brings energy in both attack and defense, Rashford is a more deadly threat inside the box. Let's look at their heat maps. Díaz mostly plays on the left wing, cutting inside with power and skill to get past defenders. He also shows up in defensive areas, pressing and helping to win the ball back. Gap 2S. Rashford also starts on the left, but his map shows he's more often in the center of the attack. He's a more direct player and doesn't help out in defense as much. So, what do these stats mean for team tactics? Luis Díaz would fit well into the style Hansi Flick used at Bayern: wingers who are full of energy, help out in defense, and cover a lot of ground. Díaz is exactly that. He gives you width, pressure, and he works up and down the field. He's not just a dribbler, he's like a non-stop engine on the wing. Rashford, on the other hand, is a player who needs space. He shines more when he can run into open areas with freedom to move. For a Barca team that mostly plays against teams that sit back and defend, his impact might be limited. Unless the team's system is changed to fit his style. Now let's talk about how smart they are on the field. Luis Díaz has really improved his game reading at Liverpool. He knows when to speed up, when to pass the ball, and how to read defensive lines. Rashford, while very talented, has often been criticized for his decision-making. Sometimes he shoots too much or doesn't connect with the team's play. Let's look at Barca's current situation. Right now the team has Lamine Yamal, a real star, on the right. Lewandowski is still in the center, though he needs to take it a bit easier physically. The left side is the weaker spot. Díaz could take on that role right away. He would work well with Yamal because he tracks back and plays for the team. Also, he would give the team a natural winger who doesn't mess up the team's balance. Rashford could be useful in other situations: open games, fast counterattacks, as a game-changer off the bench, or even as a central striker. What does the club think? Deco and Hansi Flick are already looking at reports. They like Díaz's consistency, his quiet, professional way. With Rashford, they like his experience, his potential to score many goals, and his star image. However, there are worries about how he'd fit in at Barca, and the teamwork needed to play at the Camp Nou. On another note, age isn't a big deal here. Both are 27 years old. They are in their prime as footballers. What will make the difference is how they fit into the team's playing style. So, to sum up, if Barca wants to keep its style of high pressing, keeping the ball, playing down the wings, and tactical commitment, Luis Díaz seems like a safer bet. If instead they're looking for an instant impact with goals, attacking deep, and directly challenging defenders, Marcus Rashford could be that big move, but with more risk. Both are top-level players, both would change the look of Barca's attack. But only one will be chosen. And now it's your turn. Who would you sign for FC Barcelona, Luis Díaz or Marcus Rashford? Leave your choice in the comments, and if you like deep dives like this one, subscribe and hit the notification bell. See you in the next video.